New tonight at 6 o'clock, the families of the Sandy Hook tragedy scored a win today in their court battle against conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. A judge found him liable for damages in their defamation lawsuit. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matthew Campbell is joining us live right now with more on what's next. Matthew?
Well, Mark, the next step is determining how much he may need to pay the families, and that will be determined by a jury.
Let's be clear. What Mr. Jones said was that Sandy Hook was as fake as a $3 bill and that our families were actors. That's what he said.
Attorney Chris Maddie represents 8 families of the victims of Sandy Hook. Those are just some examples of the things he says Alex Jones has broadcasted on his InfoWars show. Those comments triggered the Sandy Hook families to sue.
The damages that our families have suffered are long-standing distress, suffering, pain, harassment as a result of Mr. Jones's lies.
Today, a judge found Jones liable for damages by default for failing to, quote, produce critical material information that the plaintiffs needed to prove their claims.
I think what today's ruling shows is that Mr. Jones has been very comfortable spewing lies from the safety of his studio in Austin, Texas, but when he was forced to defend his conduct in a court of law, he wasn't able to do that.
Many following the case want to know what the punishment will be. That's up to a jury to decide. We asked Maddie how much he'd be fighting for, but he couldn't give an answer, partly because he says Jones hasn't revealed how much he may have profited from these claims. On his InfoWars site, Jones released this statement.
And they claim that I didn't turn documents over. That's a lie. We gave them all of our documents. We gave them our bank account information, something nobody's ever had to do in a defamation case that we know of, and they said they were fake.
Again, a jury will decide how much Jones may need to pay out, and that trial is expected to happen next year. Live here in studio, Matthew Campbell, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.